Hello. So today we're going to talk about the graphic organizer. So you are going to work on your introductory paragraph and the first two body paragraphs. If you look at the assignment, it says you will not turn this in yet. So we'll work on this all week. It is due on Friday. So make sure you're watching this video, you're going through everything, and we'll also be going over it in class. Your assignment, as you see, is down here at the bottom. Okay, so let me pull up my sheet and then we can go through everything. Okay, so it says here, argumentative essay, graphic organizer. I'm going to put in my prompt. Remember, my prompt was, should the school day be longer? So the first thing I need to do here is I have to add in something that grabs my reader's attention. So I recently looked at something in the New York Times, and they had an article that talked about how students could be, and the average student could be 7 months behind because of time lost from the coronavirus. So I'm going to use that. That's kind of a shocking statistic. So I'll say, due to the, well, let me put my source. So according to a recent article in the New York Times, students, now let me change that. The average student could be 7 months behind due to the impacts associated with the coronavirus. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's my shocking hook that's going to grab their attention. So then I want to further explain the topic. So I might talk about how students need more time at school to help them catch up so that they are prepared for college or the workplace. Okay, so I'm explaining a little bit about, that's one word, about this topic. I could add more. Okay, so I can add more about why I need them to be prepared. I can add a little bit more on that. Okay, but I'm kind of explaining the topic to make sure people understand what I'm talking about. Then my thesis statement, which I already wrote. If you go back to my research, remember I said, what's my argument on this issue? And I said the school day should be longer. So that's going to be my thesis. The school day should be longer. Okay. And I need to kind of set a roadmap. If you have a roadmap, it tells you what's coming ahead, what's gonna be coming. So I need to do that when I write an essay. So I'm telling them, here's what's coming up, here's what's going to happen next in the essay. So here's what I want to tell them. I want to look back at my research. So remember, on my research, these are the things that I found out. Okay, that teachers need more time for instruction. We want to prepare students with, especially in the STEM fields, job opportunities are plentiful, so we want to help them to be able to compete globally against other students. So we want to get you guys ready for that. This also talks about parents who have to arrange for childcare. So that's the second reason. Okay, so longer day can help alleviate these childcare burdens. And then my last reason, I talked about some success that it showed students their scores on statewide tests were higher if they had more time in the school day. Okay, so I want to talk about those because that's the roadmap. That's what I'm going to be showing in my essay. So I will say, not only will longer school days make life easier for parents to work, it will improve student scores in reading and math, and will help students to compete globally when they enter the workforce. Okay, so I've kind of set this up. So now you know you have your hook. Here's your shocking detail that kind of gets you into this essay. Kind of explaining it a little bit, that why this is important. Students need more time to catch up to make sure you're prepared for college or the workplace. My thesis statement that the school day should be longer, and then here's my roadmap. So not only will longer school days make life easier for parents who work, it will improve the student scores in reading and math, and will help students to compete globally when they enter the workforce. Okay, so that would be my whole essay right there. Okay, or sorry, my whole first introductory paragraph right there. Okay, so then I have to find my first claim. So I'm going to look at my research for this. So what do I want to say first? Okay, so lengthening the school day, I can just use this right here, will provide more time for instruction. Okay, that's a claim that I'm then going to prove. Lengthening the school day will allow for more instruction. Okay, so that's my claim. I'm making a claim. Now I have to have some evidence to prove that it's true. Okay, so let's see. This was from Walden University. So it might say, according to Walden University, okay, students need to spend more time in school, especially in STEM fields, so that they are prepared to compete globally. Okay. So, according to Walden University, spell university right, students need more time in class. I can't type today. Time in class, especially in STEM areas, so that they are prepared to compete globally in the workforce. Okay, now I need to explain how that evidence supports my claim. So let's look at what I have. Okay. All right, so here's something else. So extending that school day could be an important step. Okay, it would help to secure a strong future. Okay, we have a staggering amount of knowledge and understanding. Okay, there's a lot more that we have to learn. There are jobs that we know are out there that didn't exist before. Let's see. Okay, so maybe I'll talk about the job opportunities. That's a good one. There are many job opportunities in this area. Okay, so let me talk about that. That'll support it. There are many job opportunities in the STEM fields, so providing these let's say providing this extra time for students. Let me see what else it talks about. Okay, it'll help them to get the vast amount of knowledge needed to be successful. Okay, so I've got my claim that lengthening the school day will allow for more instruction. I have my citation here. According to Walden University, students need to spend more time in class, especially in STEM areas, so that they are prepared to compete globally in the workforce. Okay, then this gives me further information to support this evidence and why it supports the claim. There are many jobs in STEM fields, so this extra time for students will help them to get the vast amount of knowledge needed to be successful. Okay, so I've got a claim, evidence, and commentary. So you'll do the same thing for this one. Okay, so you do the same thing in your second claim. And then that's the last one you're doing today. So on claim 2, find another piece of your research. Okay, so I could talk about the parent work hours. I could talk about here with this one about students performing better on their tests. Okay, so I can talk about either one of those. But same thing, I need to come up with a claim, make a statement that supports my argument. Okay, so I need another reason. So I could talk about students will show higher test scores if the school day is extended. Okay, and then I need to find the evidence on where I'm talking about what happened in Massachusetts, and the example of what happened to these students and how their scores went up. Okay, and then I need to provide some more information about it. Okay, and so then I can talk about, not only did their scores increase, they improved at a faster rate than the rest of the state. Okay, so they're just improving at a much greater speed because they had those extra hours in the day. All right, so put that in there. And then you stop. Do not turn it in, okay, because we're going to complete this throughout the week, so you still need to work on it. So don't turn it in, but you're just doing the introductory paragraph, first paragraph for the introduction, the second paragraph of the first, which is the first body paragraph, and then do your second body paragraph, okay? And then stop there. Don't do anything else. We'll work on the rest on Thursday, okay? All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.